I'm excited. I just got a package in the mail from our friends over at XRK. They sent me this cool light gun to check out. This is a Time Breaker LightGun, which is apparently something they're selling. The Time Breaker LightGun, it works with the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. This gun is made by Intec Gaming. Kit will come with a PlayStation 1 wireless receiver, a PlayStation 2 wireless receiver, an infrared receiver stand, which is magnetic. Come with extension cable for the USB to charge your guns. Comes with a bolt to put the gun together, a hexagon wrench. You'll need that to build the gun. This is a nice little kit, so you can play your PS1 and PS2 gun games wirelessly on any television, flat screen, any device, because the way it works. See, we got Biggie D in the chat. Let's see. He says, do you have a PS1 or PS2? I do. I have a PS2, and I plan on checking this out with the PS2. And right now, I'm just going to unbox it. We're going to see what the box looks like. We got the box here, just came in the mail. Excited. Well, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so inside the box, there's boxes inside the box. So I got a white box here. That's just for shipping, I guess. It feels like that must be empty. Okay, but it's nice and secure, so it's not going to get damaged. And ta-da! Okay, now we're looking at the real deal. We're looking at the Time Breaker LightGun for PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. It says it works with the GunCon 1 and 2 mode. It's wireless. It has recoil. 16:9 or 4:3 screen ratio. Plug and play. It is wireless, it says. Let's look at the back. It says Time Breaker LightGun. Let's see, you got 30 games to play. Supports PlayStation X and PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. I heard this works with the SuperStation too, which I did order, which is a FPGA console. And then it tells you some of the games it works with: Point Blank 2, Time Crisis. I have the Time Crisis games, so that's probably what I'm going to test it with. But a whole bunch of PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. So you've got support for a bunch of PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. Yes, this is designed to work with modern TVs. It's a wireless light gun that works with the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 with modern TVs. Let's break this mug open. It's nice. So it is in protective plastic. We're going to fast forward to this unboxing section. This is a great economical way to bring some gun games into your home or your home arcade. Tons of great games. It's compatible with 30 games for the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. There's some really great games which are not expensive to buy either. Got a little thank you card. You got a great manual. It's in full color. Tells you all the functions of the gun. Tells you how to set it up. Tells you about how to orientate the gun. How to set up the gun inside the game. You got a little reminder sheet. Here's our gun. It comes in 2 pieces. We'll slide those 2 pieces together. You got your 2 dongles. The big one is for the PlayStation 1. Small one is for the PlayStation 2. There's a look at the infrared sensor that's going to go on top of the TV. It has a very nice long cable. Did not come with a brick though. You'll have to get a little charger for it. Cell phone type charger. No big deal, but would have been nice if it would have came with it. To slide the 2 pieces of the gun together, you have to plug a cable in and connect it. Just be careful, take your time. Make sure that cable connects. Pretty sure it can only go one way. Slide your gun together. Take out your little screw and your Allen wrench. Everything's included to build it. Put that in, thread it down. Not too tight, just tight enough to hold it good. You don't want to strip it out. There's also a little cap you can put on when you're finished. Very slick. Comes with the super long charge cable. A little bit heavier than I thought it would be. Very well constructed. This says that it's already calibrated. Try it the way it is first. And here we go. Let me hear my first impressions after taking the gun out of the box. You've got the B, start and select. You have a thumbstick back here. Trigger feels good. Okay. Has a light that tells you if it's charging. Switch to turn it on is in the front. Pretty cool. Oh, there's a switch down here. Ooh, look, it glows. Let's turn it on. Of course, it's not going to find anything because I haven't set up yet. But look, there's what it looks like. It's got some LEDs, it looks like, in it, where it glows a little bit. That's kind of cool. You can see it good. The buttons have lights in them, which is neat. Next, we're going to watch a short video on how to set this gun up. It's done way better than me doing it myself. That way, if you get the gun, you know how to hook it up to the TV and everything you need to do to get started. Then I'm going to play a bunch of games with it, and I'm going to give you my final verdict. Scale of 1 to 10. How'd this gun do? Stay tuned. Here's the setup video. Pairing. You got the PSX or the PS2 dongle. The PS2 dongle is the small one. The PSX is the big one, the PlayStation 1. Got to put the right dongle in, whether you're playing PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 games. Follow these directions. This tells you how far you should be away from your TV for the different size television sets. You can use an HDMI adapter. Follow these directions when you're setting it up. You set the limits of the gun, and what happens is when the gun goes outside of range, the light changes color from green to red, and it detects the borders of the TV. It works really well once you get it set up for each game. You'll see this GunCon 2 display will appear. And they're telling you where to set your out of bounds ranges. It's very easy to do. And you can set it up and calibrate it again inside the game if you need to.
Game calibration.
Here they are doing Time Crisis. For the games I'm playing, I'm going to give the games a scale between 1 and 10. I'm also going to give the light gun implementation a rating from 1 to 10, just based upon my initial experience playing the game. We're going to start off with one of the greats, Time Crisis 3. We're going to check out some Time Crisis 3 with the Time Breaker LightGun. Here we go. And we're off. Let me go ahead and review all the games I have. Playing on a 70-inch TV set. No wires, completely wireless.
Really count. 5 maybe? No, I'd say 7.
What a classic. Here come the bad guys.
This is a restricted area. Stop right there.
Kaboom! Bye-bye. One of the cool things is you can reload by pressing this button on the bottom of the gun that's labeled C. Of course, in Time Crisis series, you have to take cover a lot. So that's good that the cover button's at the bottom of the gun. There's also a port for a pedal. Got the gun calibrated. And it is working like a champ. I'm pointing right at him, and I'm getting direct hits. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. Time Crisis 3 with the Time Breaker LightGun is a great experience. I would have to give this experience like a 9.5 out of 10. It's like the perfect game for this gun. I'm going to skip around a little bit.
Boom!
Taking on the
That's how you do
giant
it.
gun boss.
That is how you do it right there. Took that sucker out, no problem. Saved up those shotgun blasts.
Seems to be a wrecked ship. Yeah.
We have a gunfight battle on the ship. Then we're going to take on the helicopter.
One on the ship.
Here we go. Here comes the helicopter.
Like sheep to the slaughter.
We get through this section. And then for the boss, I'll use my more powerful guns.
You're finished.
John, hurry! There's no time. Come on.
Say goodbye.
Boom.
She's on our tail.
Let's start with the grenades. You gonna use the grenades? Let's see how to switch weapons. Machine gun. Let's do this. Shotgun. Boom, gotcha. Boom, got you. You're going down. Boom, yes. Switch over to some Time Crisis 2 action. And this game I also like. It's another arcade game. Time Crisis 2 and Time Crisis 3 are classics.
Christy, I found some data about
A lot of these games have the cheesy voice acting, which is typically so bad that it's good.
Keith and Robert.
Keith and Robert.
Well, it appears we have a guest. Looks like we caught you just in time. A leak like this would have been problematic. To say the least.
A punch like that. and
Punches a
they
girl.
conquer the
How
world.
low?
Silence! You have no idea how perfect our plan is. Now take a ride. What the?
And our heroes come to the rescue.
Action!
Once again, you can see the progression in design from Time Crisis 2 to Time Crisis 3. Definitely like Time Crisis 3 after playing them back to back a bit more. But this is definitely a fun arcade type game. You take cover. Here's a crazy chase that you do on boats. The Time Crisis 2 is also a lot of fun. The gun calibrated well. And I enjoyed the game. It was pretty fun. I'd probably give this game probably about a 8.5. And that's just the game. The gun itself is working fine. Some footage from Time Crisis 2 with the Time Breaker LightGun. Let's check out another game. Next up, we got Vampire Knight. This game was phenomenal.
Play some Vampire Knight.
This is another super fun gun game. I actually enjoyed this one about the same as Time Crisis 3. Has a very House of the Dead kind of feel to it, but you got vampires instead of zombies.
Time to do some vampire hunting.
We're here at last. Yes. How long I've waited for this moment.
Let us settle this once and for all. Who shall live and who shall die?
Looks like nothing survived here, too. They're coming.
We're off. This one you fire off the screen to reload.
Cool, you can point off the screen or you can hit the button at the bottom to reload.
Definitely use the button, it's faster.
Reload.
This game was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Let's have some fun.
Reload.
Really am enjoying Vampire Knight. This is a phenomenal game. It's a ton of fun to play. The Time Breaker LightGun is working very well in this game. The difficulty on this is high, but the accuracy of the gun and the way the game is laid out makes it possible to get through the stages. Love the way you got to shoot the sword out of the air when the vampire throws it. This was a really fun boss battle.
I never thought I'd meet such worthy opponents, but the fun's over. Be prepared, because I have no mercy for you. This sword will mark your grave.
I like the way it shows you got to shoot him in the head.
Shoot his head. Okay. Okay.
And it's boss battle time. You can turn invisible.
Woo, he's close.
Definitely feel this game's firing on all cylinders. It's another strong game. So next to Time Crisis 3, this is my second favorite out of the games I've played.
Couple more headshots. Oh, good. Keep his head. Keep his head. All right.
Why would you be human? What are you fighting? Why?
Why?
Is there no way to free us from this?
This game is excellent. I'm loving this one.
Once upon a time, in feudal Japan, a brutal war raged. No one foresaw its conclusion, at least not in the manner in which it unfolded. And now, the evil Shogun Kigai has kidnapped Princess Koto in order to sacrifice her for his resurrection ritual. There is hope. Two courageous ninjas have stepped forward. The battle among humans has ceased, and in its place, a new battle has begun. Humans against demons.
Ninja Assault. Okay.
Next up, we got Ninja Assault. Ninja Assault is a good bit harder than the other games. There's a lot to this game, though. I'm going to play some of the arcade mode.
Play the arcade mode.
Looks like we have some company. Your loyal lapdogs have come to save you, Your Highness.
Let me go!
Okay, now reload button on this one. You got to shoot off the screen.
That greatly increases the difficulty. This is a much harder game.
Woo! Wow, this one is hard.
I'll say fun factor on this one for me was about a 7. Maybe if I get better at the light gun type games, I'll enjoy this more.
Woo! Do I get the life? So if you want a challenge, this one here is going to be very challenging. Wow. Huh. Wow. Wow. That's intense. Wow.
Princess!
Played a few other liking games I'm not going to show any footage of. Virtual Cop, I played Endgame. Those were all the PS2 games that I own that are light gun games that work with this gun con. Overall, I think this is an excellent product. I am going to knock it a full point for not having the brick for the light bar sensor. That should be included in the box. I had to go find one, and that wasn't a good experience. The construction of the gun is excellent. I'm very happy with this product and the way it turned out. I think it's a good quality product. If you're looking to play some PS2 or PS1 light gun games, maybe add them to your arcade for something different. You don't want to spend a fortune on a light gun setup. This is a nice, affordable way to play light gun games. PS2 games aren't that expensive to get. My overall rating for this, I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10. Room for improvement for me would be to include the power brick. And the setup is about as easy as I think they can make it and keep it wireless. But you do have to tinker sometimes to get the settings dialed in. Each game is a little different. And once you get the game dialed in with the correct settings, though, the games are a lot of fun. They're very playable. I'm taking a half point off because you do have to learn how to set it up for each game. It's just a little different on each game. And once you take the time to get it set up, it's excellent. But you have to set up each game with this product. But I think it's about as easy as they could make it. But I'm still taking off a half point. That's how I came up with the 8.5 rating. Let me know if I got it right. If you're using this gun and you like it or you don't like it, let me know in the comments. What do you think of this product? I think it's pretty well made as far as the construction. It's very high quality. I'd like to thank X-Arcade and Intec for letting me review this gun. Definitely going to be something I'm going to have in my arcade. I know I'm going to let my grandkids play it when they come over next time. I'm sure they're going to get a blast out of it because it is a lot of fun. I would highly recommend both the Time Crisis games. I'd recommend Vampire Knight. And I'm going to be on the lookout for more PS2 LightGun games. Those are all the ones that I could find. But there might be some killer games in there, some hidden gems I don't know about. And the PS1, I didn't have any of the games. But I'm sure it works well for the PS1 as well.